Music in the Night, 1952, Memphis, Tennessee. Willie sits on the bed, listening to the sound of Sadie's shoes walking down the wooden stairs in the hallway outside his apartment. It's late at night, but it's probably 90 degrees inside the apartment. Willie can't sleep. He crosses the dark room and sits in the wooden chair beside the open window. Tomorrow morning, the streets will be busy with cars and people and music. But tonight, he can only hear Sadie's shoes on the sidewalk, and then her car door closing. He hears the engine, and he watches the red taillights of her car getting smaller until he can't see them. Willie's guitar is hanging on the wall. He holds the guitar like a baby in his arms, and he begins to sing. "Good night, Sadie. I'm sad to see you go. I said I love you, Sadie, and I'm sad to see you go. I've been a mean old man, and you don't need me no more." A neighbor turns his light on and opens his window. The man says, "Hey, Willie, what's wrong? Why are you singing? You woke me up." Willie looks out his window. "Sorry to wake you, Alex," he says. "My woman walked out the door, and I'm singing the blues." "Why did she leave you, Willie?" "She says that she's bored with Memphis. She wants me to take her to Paris." "Paris," says Alex. "Paris," says Willie. "Our floors are dirty, the mop is broken, the refrigerator is empty, and I can't turn on the lamp because there's no electricity. But she wants to go to Paris. I love her, but we were always fighting over something." "I'd leave you too," says Alex, laughing. "I gave her flowers," says Willie. "You don't give flowers to women who want to go to Paris. They want to travel. They want jewelry and—" I know, says Willie. "Do you want to come and sing the blues with me?" "I would," says Alex, "but I broke my guitar." "I have a guitar," says Willie. "I also have a harmonica." "Okay," says Alex, "but let's go up on the roof. Your apartment is too small. To sing the blues, we need the night." Willie and Alex are sitting in wooden chairs on the roof. The two men are wearing white t-shirts. Willie is wearing dark sunglasses and a fedora. Alex is playing the guitar, and Willie is singing and playing the harmonica. He sings, "Good night, Sadie. I'm sad to see you go. I said I love you, Sadie, and I'm so sad to see you go. I've been a mean old man, and you don't need me no more." Then Alex sings, "He bought you flowers, he gave you a home, and now you're leaving Willie all alone." And Willie sings, "Oh, I've been a mean old man, and you don't need me no more. I've been a mean old man, and you don't need me no more. You're leaving for Paris, you walked right out that door." Then Alex sings, "Paris is good, but Memphis is better, because in Memphis you don't need—" And Willie sings, "A sweater." The two men stop playing and start laughing. They laugh until Willie sees someone standing on the roof in the dark. "It's Sadie! Sadie," says Willie, "you came home." Willie and Sadie hug. "I was worried you wouldn't return," says Willie. "I wrote a song for you." "I know," says Sadie. "I heard you play, Willie. I came back to talk with you, and I met this man on the street in front of your apartment." The man is waiting in the dark near the stairs. He is tall, and he is wearing an expensive white suit and a beautiful white fedora. He walks toward Willie, Sadie, and Alex. "My name is Wilson Smith," he says. "I'm a businessman. I was going to work, but I stopped in the intersection because there are two people dancing in the street beside your apartment building." Willie and Alex look at each other, and then they look at the street. They are surprised to see a man and a woman hugging in the intersection. "I'd like to make a record of you singing the blues," says Mr. Smith. "I have a small record company on Beale Street." Willie and Alex look at each other again. Mr. Smith smiles. "I'm going to make you famous," he says. "Do you hear that, Willie?" asks Sadie. "Now we can go to Paris."